Welcome, Knights of Apollo. It's Apollo here, and we are back playing Medieval Kingdoms Total War 1212 AD. This one is a 2 vs 2 pitch battle. On one side, we have the Byzantine Empire. And joining forces with them, we have the Republic of Genoa. And together they are taking on an alliance of Austrians and the Duchy of Burgundy. Let's go ahead and begin the fight. Alright guys, so yes, welcome to the battlefield. I hope everyone is doing well today. If not, hopefully this battle will make your day a little bit better. So we got this really cool battlefield, and real quick, let me show you the deployment here. You can see we got large armies, so there's a lot of units on the battlefield, which is fantastic. There's even a minor settlement in here. I don't know if you can actually go in the settlement. If you can, that would be amazing. But I doubt the players are going to do that. But yeah, so over on this flank, I think this, yeah, we have the Republic of Genoa pushing up some crossbows. And we also have some handgunners over here from the Duchy of Austria. So they've got a couple skirmishers here. They've got some infantry nearby ready to fight for this flank. If we head back over to this way, I saw some cav movement going on. So we have some horse skirmishers from, of course, the eastern faction. This is the Byzantine Empire. So they're going to use their heavy horse archers, and they've got some just normal horse archers. I love that rally too. That was cool. So yeah, these horse archers are going to be really important in this battle. They can cause a lot of headache for your enemies if you can use them correctly. Now we've got a bit of a skirmish going on. We've got the Genoese Pavese crossbowmen. There they go. About to fire there, getting some shots. They're going to turn their backs as they reload, just using those big Pavese to protect them as they reload. But now we have some cav coming out of nowhere from the Austrian knights here. Heavy shock cav, just leaping over all these obstacles, trying to get to the enemy before he can make any moves here. And this is an excellent play by Austria, and he's going to be able to cut down a good amount of these crossbows, and that's going to save a lot of men. But he needs to fall back now. He doesn't want to get too close and just too peppered by the reinforcement Pavese crossbows. But yeah, pretty good move there. Nice aggressive play. Didn't lose too many knights. He's still under fire, unfortunately. Yeah, that was a good comeback from Genoa. He did a pretty good job of just like, as soon as this cav unit retreated, he turned around, stand his ground, and got a couple good volleys there, weakening this cav unit. But I still think it was worth it. He lost, oh man, he's at 56, originally having 80. So yeah, he lost a good amount there. Now more Pavese pushing forward, along with some handgunners or gunners, arquebusiers or whatever. I'm not gonna pronounce that one. I can't. I'm not good at. I can't even speak English well. You know. Or should I say good? No, I shouldn't. But anyways, back over here, it's still a little bit of a stalemate. Most of the fighting around this city, which is really interesting. This feels like a 4 vs 4 because of how large the armies are, and that's another thing to consider during these types of battles, is that the players have to manage massive forces, so their micro might suffer. You might see a lot of situations where just soldiers are standing around getting trampled because it's just so intense, the micro. But now these medium gunners are in range. You can see bolts are coming down from the crossbow fire. And now we got some cav mobilizing from the Republic of Genoa. We've got some condottieri coming out of the coming through the spears, getting a good charge here. Check this out, guys. Fantastic charge. So he's going to return. He's going to return the favor over, and here comes Austria now pushing in his cav. Look at this glorious cav engagement in their center lines. This is fantastic. So Austria is going to actually push back this condottieri, and they're gonna, or condottieri, or whatever, condottieri, I don't know. It's like a mercenary troop. They're gonna fall back. Nice little engagement there. That was really exciting. So he was able to get a decent amount of. Oh wait, is he coming back for more? I think he is. Look at this, he's coming back for more. But does Austria realize Austria is not turning their cav around? And sure enough, they're gonna get a charge right after that first charge. So that is why you've always got to be on your toes This is a common mistake I see players make all the time, where they're like, okay, the enemy just charged me. He's not going to do anything sneaky for a long time, so I can put my guard down. No, you've got to constantly be looking out for sneaky cav charges. Now Austria is coming around, but it's just too late. It's way too late, and these condottieri are going to be able to disengage here and fall back once again. So that was really good. That was a good move by Genoa, kind of turning this battle more into his favor. But look at this. Austria is pretty pissed, but he doesn't have an opportunity there. He just doesn't have a chance to run anyone down. So he's now going to fall back, and he is pushing up some mercenary Swiss halberds into this fight. So yeah, he's pissed, guys. He's like, you know what? Screw you. I'm sending in my infantry. So yeah, he's got his some heavy melee infantry about to clash with these spears. So here we go. Let's watch this. Boom. Breakthrough testudo. And now we got some crossbows getting out of position. What is he doing with his crossbows? I'm not too sure, but they're running out there in the front lines. That could have been a misclick. He's got more crossbows. Yeah, come on, get your crossbows out of there. Now he's got some Swiss halberds fighting on this front as well. So nice little infantry engagement. Now if we head back over to the center, we've got some troops moving forward as well. We have the Byzantine Empire. They pushed up some heavy archers. Now they're pushing up their skutatoy or skatatoy swordsman. I never get that name right. I'm just going to pretend I'm saying it right. So yeah, he's pushing up his infantry. So it looks like the Byzantine Empire is about to face the Duchy of Burgundy, which also has a very good Pavi's spearmen, which is going to be tough to break through. But we'll see if he can get around the flank and just try to get around these spears. He's got some medium sword. I think these are medium. No, these are heavy. These are free company footmen, kind of defending the flanks as the Pavis defend the center position here. But yeah, the Byzantine Empire. I like this like Roman checkered little advancement here. I think it looks really cool. I don't know how effective it's going to be, but yeah, the Byzantine Empire pushing forward. I would try to see. Okay, so if we do some slow motion here really quick, you see how the Duchy of Austria, he's got his archers way pushed up here. He could potentially sneak in some cav, go around this way, and get a good cav charge. Oftentimes when a player is too pushed up compared to his ally, it can cause some issues there. So maybe we'll see some cav engagement. Most of the Byzantine cav, though, is on this flank. Pretty much mirroring, they're going to mirror match the gendarmes of the Duchy of Burgundy. Let's head back over here. This seems like the juiciest part of the fighting. And you can see there's some gaps opening in the front line. So I wonder if any of the players are going to try to take advantage of that. Maybe try to get some cav in there, try to, you know, get some hammer and anvil going after the archers and whatnot. But it looks like, yeah, it looks like the Duchy of Austria is doing a pretty solid job. Now we do have some pikes moving over this way. We've got some medium pikemen from the Republic of Genoa trying to most likely fill in those gaps and reinforce that front line. They've got to hurry up though. Look at this. Their spears, their high period heavy spear infantry starting to break against the mercenary Swiss halberd. So he definitely needs to get some pikes over there. And it does look like, yes, he is sending over some pikes to support that fight just in time. Just in time. There's also some cav engagements going on, which is fairly close. We can see there's some Austrian forces breaking from this cav engagement, but it still seems very even, because we do have another Austrian knight unit that's going toe-to-toe with these condottieri. So nice fight over there. Let's head back over here where we do have some infantry charging in. Look at this. The free company going against the skutatoy swordsman. So the Byzantine Empire now advancing forward their infantry. We also have some fighting going on here between the Byzantine infantry and the Austrian infantry. So now is the time. Yes, we've got cav charges coming in. The condottieri from Genoa pushing through the center. We also have more swordsmen pushing up this way. So we've got some Spadaccini heavy melee infantry ready to charge forward, which I think they should get going. Yeah, there we go. Sure enough, here comes Genoa advancing up his infantry. So let's do some slow motion really quick. So what's really interesting about this is that over here Genoa is very defensive. Well, now he's got to be very aggressive because the Byzantine Empire is pushing heavily against his opponent. So let's go back to normal speed and watch this beautiful line of Genoese advance here. It looks fantastic. Yeah, it looks really good. Some cav fleeing from the fight. Infantry ready to get their swords wet in enemy blood, which is great. All right, so back over here, the Byzantine Empire, you can see things are really piling up, quite literally. We've got a big pile up of infantry, free company, really just going ham against these Scutitoy swordsmen. And now we got some mercenary Swiss halberds coming over to support this fight. Byzantine Empire might need to push up some pikes, which they are. Now, pikes are actually a pretty good counter to halberds because they have a longer reach. Also, archers are another good unit to focus down those halberds. But, oh yeah, the spears are moving over this way. I think they spotted some cav pushing forward. And there we go, some cav charging in. The sexy gendarmes of Burgundy moving in. I love those uniforms. It looks fantastic. They're going in and cutting down these swordsmen. So unfortunately, the Byzantine Empire leaving some infantry out for cav charges. But you can see, if we look at the bird's eye view, he's more focused of just breaking through somewhere. I like this tactic here. He's not gonna send everybody in at once. He's gonna try to punch a hole in the flank, maybe cause some of his reserves to march over this way and to reinforce this line. Then maybe he might go center, which is really interesting. Let's go back over here. Look at this. This is the opposite of the battle between the Byzantine Empire and the Duchy of Burgundy. This is just full on. Look at this long infantry fight. So many troops in one area. This is beautiful. So I love how this battle is turning out. It's fantastic. More Genoese swordsmen going ham over here against Burgundy. This is great. A great fight. I think we also have some cav engagement going on in the back lines. We now have the general of Genoa. He is in the fight, but I think he's going to be pretty safe here. He's not at risk of dying because we do have some foot condottieri coming over and supporting the general in his fight. So let's head back over here. Let's see who's winning this one. Now, I think because of the pikemen of Genoa, I think they're starting to turn this one around. Well, actually, hold on. I mean, we've got a flanking move here by some mercenary Swiss halberds. They might be able to cut down these pikes. Also, let's not forget about the cav here. Now, unfortunately, the cav is starting to break in the face of some Pavi's crossbows. I was really hoping that Austria would be able to cut down some of these crossbows and try to even out this battle a little bit on this side. But yeah, the rest of the cav charging in, trying to take out what's left of the Genoese crossbow units. So nice move there. Let's head back over. Look at this. This is great. Look at this. We can see, if we get a bird's eye view, a lot of breaking on both sides. It looks like there's a lot of breaking on the Byzantine side. Also, there's some breakage going on for the Republic of Genoa. So the Austrian infantry doing a pretty good job here, holding quite well against these Genoese. And there we go. The units are starting to flee from the battlefield, and the Duchy of Austria starting to push forward more and more troops over into this front line. So it looks like, just based on just looking at it, it looks like the Duchy of Austria is outnumbered, but he's got quality troops compared to Genoa. So he's able to hold pretty well, even though he is outnumbered. Oh, he is breaking over here, though. He's got some heavy spears breaking. This is huge, guys, because we could get a flank here by Genoa, and we've got, oh, this is fantastic. We've got a V-shaped wing formation by the Scutitoy swordsmen. So the Byzantine Empire sending over some aid over to help his ally. And now we're starting to see a lot of troops crumbling. We also have some troops deep in enemy lines here. These guys are starting to break as well. He's got the Spadaccini, who have pushed a little too far behind the enemy ranks. Let's go ahead and head back over to the Byzantine Empire. I think we've got some Varangian Guard. Yeah, he's got the Varangian Guard, but they get trampled there by the gendarmes. So that's unfortunate there. But the Varangian Guard going toe-to-toe with the dismounted gendarmes. This is a battle of elites here. Fantastic. A really cool looking battle here. This has been very exciting so far. And it's still really close, guys. Look at this. If we look at the balance of power, it's a difference of about 400 to 500 men, which is really not that much when they have a total of about 5,000 plus. So far, it's definitely, troop-wise, it's in favor of the Varangian, or not the Varangian, the Byzantine Empire. They're definitely, they've got the edge in numbers, but that can change very quickly. And the Pavi spears are holding back this Byzantine advance here. But more and more the infantry just sitting tight, just hanging back, waiting for the enemy to make a mistake. As Napoleon says, never interrupt your opponent as he makes a mistake. But yeah, we've got a lot of Genoese on this flank, and it's causing a lot of issues. Now troops are starting to waver in the center here. This is not good for the Duchy of Austria, for the Austrians. I had a brain fart there. It's not looking good. I think they're also losing on this front as well. Yes, they are. Now, it's a pretty close battle, and even though the Genoese are going to win this one, they're going to be able to flank, but it's not going to be a ton of forces. But still, it's a flanking force, and it's still something you've got to watch out for. So he's got pikes. Yeah, you definitely don't want to get behind pikes. You know, you don't want to get outflanked by pikes. That could be a messy situation. Also, let's not forget about these crossbows. They're going to be able to shoot a lot of men in the back and rack up some kills. They still have half ammo as well. Oh, look at this cav charge. We had a cav charge over on this big blob of troops, and it is causing some of these Spadaccini from Genoa to break here. So great move from Burgundy. Great teamwork going on here. Oh, the Condottieri, they're going to get the final say, though. They're going to charge in and go for the general, it looks like. Yeah, they're charging the general, the Duke of Austria. So they're going to try to take him out. Which is a smart move, trying to go for the serpent's head, basically. If you can cut off the head of the snake, the body will be clueless and will surely break. But yeah, this is just a mosh pit of death over here on this flank. It looks like, yes, we got more forces pushing in from the Byzantine Empire. And we got some Cav just leaping into, look at this. Cav, look at them just leaping into the battle. Fantastic. It's like that call to arms Agincourt battle. And we just leaped over infantry lines. It was awesome. But yeah, nice juicy battle. The frame rate's getting pretty bad, but that's just Total War for you. But yeah, it's still pretty solid for a Total War game, frame rate wise. But yeah, you can see, just look at them surrounding the Byzantine Empire. So pretty good job there by Burgundy. And oh my god, we're seeing this battle is so back and forth. Look at the constant breaking from both sides. I really think though, once this flank comes around, it's gonna be trouble. Now this is a pretty smart move to do with his crossbows. He's gonna try to fire down and soften up these reinforcements as they get closer to this main fight. Also, do we have some swordsmen over here? Yeah, there's some swordsmen. It's not a lot, but they're cheering because they're still alive. But they are unfortunately wavering. They're cheering and wavering at the same time. So yeah, this is turning out to be such a slugfest right now. It's just so back and forth. Hard to tell. I definitely see, it seems like Genoa has the advantage here, but, excuse me, but at the same time, Burgundy has a solid advantage against, it just seems like Burgundy's doing a better job against the Byzantine Empire. So it's really of who can defeat who. Now the Byzantine Empire, now they're not doing great here, but they still have very healthy numbers. They have extremely healthy numbers, and all they have to do is distract the Duchy of Burgundy as his ally Genoa, as he comes around the flank and causes issues for Burgundy. But there we go, chain route going on. Look at all the troops breaking. It's still very close though, but again, I think Genoa has this one. Also, let's not forget that the Byzantine Empire also sending over extra troops to help out his ally to quickly defeat the Duchy of Austria. I'm having so many brain farts. I can't keep up with all these names. Now the pikes are coming around the flank, which is not good for these mercenary Swiss halberds. They are surrounded. They should just surrender. I mean, they are just mercenaries. They're just fighting for money. Oh, good volley into Charles the Bold, Duke of Burgundy. He's still able to pull off a charge there, but he lost a lot of good men going after those crossbows. But it is a good target to go after these crossbows, because crossbows can rack up a lot of kills. And we are now down to the last 10 minutes of this battle. Here comes another critical cav charge from Burgundy, going after the crossbows. So let's do some slow motion real quick. So that's actually really surprising that he would use his general so aggressively like that against Genoa. Because if he loses his general, he still has a very strong army. If he loses that general, it could be disaster. You can see some breakage going on with the Byzantine Empire. So let's go back to normal speed. Get some close-ups over here. because this is the juicy fight now. Get some frontline action going on. Look at that. Could you imagine being in that front line? It'd be terrifying. Now, how cool would it be if, like, we just, like, technology was so good and there were so many players that we could have Mountain Blade battles this scale? Like, how insane would that be? Just seeing all, it would just be chaos. It'd be, how do you even organize? You would have to get proper, like, skilled, trained soldiers. You would, I mean, it would be awesome, but it would be really challenging to pull off. But here comes some foot condottieri charging down the Pavis crossbows of Austria. So there they go. They're going to chase them down and probably most likely break them. And now, yeah, Genoa is just on the cleanup phase. I mean, Genoa lost a lot of troops as well, so he's not exactly strong at this point, but he still has an army which he can use against Burgundy. And Burgundy over here, he's starting to break here. He's starting to break against the Byzantine Empire. So the Byzantine Empire harassing him now with the horse archers, the heavy horse archers. And I like how he was very just conservative with these units. He didn't use them right away early on. Look how fast these guys are. Holy crap. And they're heavy horse too. They're so fast. But yeah, he's using them very effectively. Uh-oh, what's this though? We got Burgundy coming up with some cavalry reinforcements to try to support his men. And he's going to try to run down the swordsman here. Not a great charge, but it is a nice extra help here, which his men need, because you can see his troops kind of breaking over in this front. Now it seems like they're calming down a little bit, and now they're causing the Byzantine Empire to break. So once again, this battle is so back and forth, just like the battle between Genoa and the Austrians. Look at this bloodshed over here. It's fantastic. Fantastic. So what are we down to? We've got 3,000 against 2,004. So the numbers are still pretty much the same since the last time we looked at it. I would say the advantage is, well, still really even, guys. This is a really close battle. I mean, look at all the troops over here that have not even engaged yet. He's got this really deadly spear pike combo, which he should be able to use very effectively here. But yeah, he doesn't need to push up his infantry. That's because his infantry is kicking butt over here. He's destroying this right flank of the Byzantine Empire. And now we got Cav running wild over here. Look at that. They're running down some archers, chasing down the heavy archers of the Byzantine Empire. They pretty much used up all their ammo, but again, it's good to run them down because he could use them as an infantry unit. They are tier 3, so I'm sure they can hold their own in melee. And there we go. Here comes Burgundy. Burgundy's doing a pretty good job. Because of Burgundy, they're still in this battle. Even though his ally has pretty much been destroyed. But now what he's got to do is take on 2 armies now instead of 1. Now, oh, look at this. The crossbows. The Austrian crossbows still in the game, not out yet. And I like the fact that he's just keeping them alive, keeping these forces distracted instead of coming over to the other fight and supporting that main battle. So that's really smart there by Genoa. Honestly, I would just disengage. Just run away. Just get into loose formation, disengage, and just join this other fight. Now, if we head... Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Burgundy's cav starting to break here, which is not good. His heavy shock cav still doing pretty well. He's going to disengage and probably get back over to his lines because we do have some horse archers who are... Yeah, the horse archers are coming around. They are just firing at whatever they can. And now the cav is going for a charge after these skirmishers. So we got some medium skirmishers. My God, it is getting framey, guys. There goes the charge. Fantastic. So he's going to soften up the skirmishers. Oh, but what happened? I think it was the horse archers who just released a volley into these gendarmes. And they are bloodied up, guys. They lost a lot of good men there. And we still... Ooh. Oh, because of the Genoa pikes, we're starting to see some breakage here from Burgundy. So, yeah, because Genoa is sending up some reinforcements, it's causing some issues from Burgundy. And we might have, I don't know. I mean, he's got to really just... I think at this point, Burgundy's got to make his lines a little bit smaller. You can see if we zoom out here, you can see he's so stretched out. It's really difficult for him to protect every flank. And now we've got troops flanking around, and we got some cav. Look at this. This is a really cool view. Look at charging in. Holy crap, that's awesome. Boom. I need to do that more often. That looked really cool. But yeah, this is not good. Wait, was that Burgundy? No, that's the Byzantine Cav. But yeah, just because of that hammer and anvil, they're able to break these spears. And Burgundy is starting to crumble here. Okay, excellent. This is what I'm talking about. He's making a little defensive position. Here's the problem, though. I mean, this is his best bet of winning this battle. But the only problem about this is that he's a sitting duck now to skirmish fire. So he's got to watch out for that. It could cause a lot of issues there. He still has some crossbows, which they can kind of fight back the skirmishers. But they need to quickly form up here. The cav is coming in. Look at this. More cav closing in on through between the gaps and chasing down these English longbows of Burgundy, which is very unfortunate. And now the cav is just going to be able to run wild here and just try to disrupt this formation before they can properly form. His infantry is still fighting the good fight over on this side, which is good. But really what this infantry is doing is just buying time for his final stand to properly form up. They've got to quickly kill this cav unit. And here comes infantry from the Byzantine Empire. They're also pushing up troops as well. So again, they're just trying to use speed here to try to disrupt this final stand formation. And the pikes are running away. I think they want to get in a better position and form up. And they are going to be able to form up before infantry clashes with them, which is really good for Burgundy. And we are down to 3 minutes left in this battle replay. The cav has broken for the Byzantine Empire. But now they've got plenty. It's actually really close, guys. These horse archers, though, they're going to cause a lot of issues. The balance of power, let's see. Look at the kills here. Yeah, look at the. I mean, it's definitely more for the Byzantine Empire, but you never know. I mean, look at this infantry. They're winning over here. They're holding off the Byzantine Empire. Look at they're breaking the pikes of Genoa, and now they're pushing to take out these skirmishers. So fantastic. I mean, there's still a lot of fight left in the Duchy of Burgundy, and they could pull off a miracle here. So I think it was pretty smart to go after these skirmishers. These horse archers are starting to run out of ammo, which is honestly what Burgundy is praying for. But oh no, this formation is starting to well, actually no, it's holding. It's holding. They are starting to break here, but he's got some pikes defending. He's got some pikes defending over in this region as well. His infantry is winning over here, guys. Burgundy is not out yet. He's still got a lot of fight left in him. He might just be able to hold on to this one and take the victory if the Byzantine Empire is too careless. And sure enough, oh no, they broke. Ah, dang it. I was hoping these guys would hold and break the Byzantine Empire, but I don't know. Well, we've got the Pavis flanking around, so he still has some Pavis, and they are breaking these guys. More breaking from the Byzantine Empire. Burgundy, regardless of losing, if they lose here, they put up a great stand. And oh no, the pikes are getting outflanked. This is not good. These swordsmen are going to be able to cut up these pikes, and I think that was the nail in the coffin right there. I think that's going to be it for Burgundy, because now the cav is pushing in. Oh, cutting down these Pavis crossbows, and then back over here, more bloody fighting is happening. But it looks like these Pavis should be able to win here, but again, it doesn't matter because the other side of his flank is crumbling to the might of the cav of Genoa and the Byzantine Empire. Mostly the Byzantine Empire. There we go. The men are cheering. I believe the general died a while ago. So yeah, the general for Burgundy is gone. So because the general is gone, I don't expect these men to hold out longer than they should. They should break here because, you know, their general being gone. The morale is gone. And we're down to 30 seconds. And yeah, sure enough, I think this is going to be it, guys, for the battle. This is going to wrap it up. And you can see mass break here from Burgundy. Now, sure enough, the Pavis are the last ones standing. But soon they will crumble. And yep, there they go. They're wavering now. And that's going to be it. Really just a fantastic battle all over the place. You can see the carnage everywhere. You can see dead bodies just laying all over this battlefield. I love this little city area. Unfortunately, they weren't able to charge in it, but that would be really cool if they could. Yeah, Pyrrhic victory for the Byzantine Empire and the Genoese alliance. Genoa is pretty much out of the game at the end of this battle too, so it was a really close one. But I really like the tactics here of the Byzantine Empire. Empire, really just slowly attacking. Whenever you see a defensive position like Burgundy was holding up, it's always smart to just focus one area instead of the entire position, because that will cause him to shift units around and cause more weak spots in his defenses. So it's kind of like the Battle of Waterloo, basically, where Napoleon was trying to basically do a diversion on the left near that building to get the center to be a little bit weak. Anyways, but let's end the replay and see what we got here. So great kills with the horse archers, great kills with the archers, infantry. Let's see what his ally did. Thug, sloth, princess. So yeah, great name. Great kills by him. Here's the Duchy of Burgundy, and then we got David over here who's leading the Duchy of Austria. So yeah, thank you Blood Magpie for sending in this battle replay. This one was awesome. I appreciate it. Really enjoyed this fight. It was a good one, and hopefully we can get some more in the future. If you guys enjoyed this battle, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, share, and of course subscribe for more epic battles. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on the battlefield.